Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome back to Soulstone Survivors. It has been a minute, and I did expect to play, but they released a big update. It's like an anniversary Christmas sort of deal. Also, they added costumes for characters. To unlock them, you have to unlock all the nodes in the skill tree. If you haven't seen the skill tree for this game, it is, well, relatively absurd. However, I will say that I already have quite a few skill points for the barbarian. Like, my barbarian is currently level 118, so I don't think he needs that much. Anyways, I'm gonna play a little bit, see how it is, see if anything's changed. I need to go to the caves of Dalzong to upgrade some stuff. I'm going to play at 41, I think. For now, I don't know, it's been a while, and we're just gonna see how it goes. I'm also, for the record, I picked my runes. I'm starting with the gambler, so our skills are chosen randomly for fun's sake. Now I think we're started with these lightning axes by default, but after that it's gonna be completely random skills. I also took extra long dash and some healing based on, you know, killing. So yeah, if you haven't seen Soulstone Survivors, this is a very fun roguelike. It's just a good time. I'm gonna press Q here, and I am going to take the rare upgrade, I guess. Normally, or at least the way it used to be, taking armor wasn't that great. You wanted to take damage faster because it makes the enemies spawn quicker, or like bosses. Like the whole system of this game is killing enemies faster makes bosses spawn faster and makes your runs go faster, and so on and so on. Looks like we got Shadow Orb to skill. That's nice. Plus all the classes have like these passive abilities now, which is kind of cool. Like they've added a lot to this game, so it looks like Barbarian has Frenzy of some kind. Increase. These are all like kind of weird. Maybe I should just reroll. Yeah, let's take aerial effect here. That seems good. On frontal, all of our stuff is frontal. Full frontal build. Let's go. Not that we actually have a choice. 5% crit chance. Let's take higher rarity stuff. It's been so long, I don't remember the ways like you're supposed to play. Also, these enemies are new. I guess every stage has unique enemies now too. Fun fact, this was the second game I played on this channel after Rotato when it came out. I didn't play a ton, but I had like 5 videos or so. Fire Shield used to be terrible. I wonder if it's still bad. I'm gonna take Behemoth, multicast, movement speed. The first Venomous is good. Like the first of all the status effect is good. I know one thing a lot of people who watched have complained about is like the interrupting of flow from all the leveling up, but you can like just stack your level ups. Which is what I do. Definitely don't have them all at once. Alright, so we have like Heartrending Strike and Flurry. Seems decent. I think multicast. These are all like very medium. Take armor up. Multicast Shockwave is great. We also have a big dash. It also used to be so standing in the corner was the best way to spawn enemy, like kill enemies fastest. I assume that's probably still the case, but alright. I'm also using a rune that's like 25% damage per active boss, so hopefully that's good. Brutal Strikes, yeah. Crit's gonna apply bleed. AoE, you generally want to take all these effects that affect as many things as possible. This game has one serious problem though, and that's visual clutter. You could turn down the opacity of effects, but then it's like not very great to look at either, so I don't know. So it's a weird situation. I know this is supposed to be like the core of like an ARPG roguelike sort of deal type game that they were gonna work on. We just lost a life. I couldn't tell you from what. Oh, probably death. Attack speed, damage. I try not to spend too much time on these. Multicast here or multicast here. Oh, this one seems better. Upgrade that. Magnetic, probably good. But yeah, we just like straight up lost a life. You could tell because this is death protection from the passive skill tree. I think a heart-rending strike was from like the Valentine's Day event or something. I don't remember. There's so many skills in this game. Like the amount of like actual stuff is crazy. I'm gonna turn the opacity down. Special effects visibility. It already wasn't very high, which is crazy. Skill breakdown. This is cool. Like mid-run, you get to see. So Shockwave's doing the most. Yeah, now the game doesn't look quite as good, but we can actually see things better, so probably worth it. I think block power, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm way out of date on the meta here. It's been a long time. So I'm just taking upgrades that look good. Some big AoEs with that attack. This music's a jam though. Like some goth nightclub. Multicast for both of them are 48% on, I think 48% on that one. Take Shockwave up. Recharged magnetic up. Generally, I think also choosing your skills at random is probably a bad strategy. You want matching skills normally. Or like, you know, skills that support the same type of idea. Not complete random bullshit go, but I don't know. It felt interesting for a video. Damage or AoE? I think AoE is better. Fragility was really good. Damage, more fragility. Multicast Shockwave. Okay. Crit chance by 10%. Cast speed by 15%. That all seems very strong. There be robots. Can't help but notice. Straight up, just robots. Yeah, I definitely don't think getting 10% damage bonus is enough to justify complete random skills, but it also takes the thinking out of it. It's like a different mode, you know? Damage of overcharge. You can reroll for better. Damage of Shadow Orb. Doesn't Shadow Orb apply Cursed? Yeah. Well, I was thinking Doom, but Cursed is like Super Doom, if I remember correctly. Eliminate monsters to summon these guys. Yes, doing that. Need all of these. Need all the crystals, all the materials. I love how they do the holiday themed stuff in this game. 45 more HP is a lot. Poison. Bleed and hemorrhage applies to poison. We apply bleed with that and like half our other things. Okay, it's pretty good. Cast speed, multicast. Crit chance. Yeah, that's all fine. It all seems quite good, I would say. Oh, the robots are getting bigger. I don't know how I feel about that. Robots. One thing I am kind of surprised, I think the bosses are still the same from when the game released. Like there were five bosses, and I think they're still the same 5 bosses when it started. At least that's how it feels. Like all the enemies are different, but the actual like lords of the void. Expansive, multicast flurry. Damage up on that, I guess. I don't know. Visual clutter. The game. I really want those other costumes though for the characters. Also of note, they said they're never going to make any purchasable, like with real money costumes in game. So I do have a lot of respect for the devs. So the only way to get the costumes for the characters is on the grind, which I can appreciate that. All right, yeah, 40% to all those skills seems pretty good. More fragility. I don't know what just happened in there, but I'm glad I got out. All right, we're on the last section at 8 minutes. It's pretty good. I feel like I'm missing. I thought there were supposed to be 4 at this difficulty. I think I have the wrong thing turned off, like curses. Shadow orb up, gangrene, fragility to or weakness to bleed. Sure, multicast. Yeah. There's some slimes over there. A lot of red shit on the ground. Everything's dead. Give me your loot. And then we get to choose a portal. There's infinite mode, which I don't want to do because I could go in for a while. And there's this like hard mode over here, which is what we're going to go into. Let's see how far we can go. What does our stuff actually look like? I think that's important to see. Like, what are we doing right now? Uh-huh. Okay, one of our skills is like just cluttering the ground with electricity. Incredibly. All right, we gotta turn that back down because I can't see anything. Still impressive though. Candy canes. don't remember what the max curse thing was. It was like 54 or something like that. I don't know. I remember it being kind of not fun because you just couldn't move around. At least that's how it felt to me. It didn't feel so much like I was playing the game so much as I was just dodging red circles. It's a movement speed. Touch of ice. More fragility. Barbarian Rage. I guess the characters are a lot stronger than they used to be also, though, so maybe it is easier. With the giant skill tree and the characters having their own passes. Oh, fucker. Mushroom men? That have some dinner. Alright, this and this. And poison to doom, sure. And then that, and that, and that, and that, sure. Now there's 4. And they're shooting freaking laser beams at me. Now this is supposed to get like increasingly harder to the point where you just die, which is fine. It's kind of what I'm after here. Need one of these guys to put me out of my misery. I'm just here for loot and gingerbread men. And I'm all out of gingerbread men. Oh, let's get some levels. Let's banish Touch of Ice. And Faithful. Oh, that's new. It didn't used to replace, I don't think. Let's banish this. I don't want that either. Oh, extra dash? Extra dash seems really good. Like, we need so many materials. Like, this game has such a grind. If you're looking for something to, like, you want to get everything in the game, all the achievements, max out all your characters with a giant skill tree that buffs other characters to make you stronger. It's got a lot going for it, and it's not expensive. I think it's probably $10 right now. I know it used to be like 6 or 7 when it came out. It might still be that, I'm not exactly sure, but pretty good value here if you enjoy the gameplay, which I think I'd say I really enjoyed it for the first like 20 or 30 hours. That was kind of just like, I'll come back to it every once in a while and have a decent time. And now with the new costumes that look pretty cool, I kind of, you know, I'm going to come back to it slightly more often to eventually get all the costumes. Eventually. Alright. AoE. Attack speed, multicast. Banish that. No, that's not really exciting. Stuck on a tree. Well, we wrecked 2 of them. Alright, that went pretty well. Multicast, lethality, rare magnet, desperation, more powerful strikes. All of these things seem okay. really hitting them with that get back, you know? Or just like smacking them away. Yeah, I definitely picked up that crystal. I don't know why I decided that I didn't. Barbarian, go smash. More fragility, more AoE, definitely. Poisonous blood, multicast. Multicast on everything? Is that what that was? I mean, multicast on everything is kind of crazy. Yes. Legendary multicast, quite strong. I think one of my bigger complaints or criticisms still is that a lot of the leveling up comes to just like increasing your numbers. Like number go bigger type of gameplay, which is fine. But very rarely does it feel like there's ever any sort of like massive power-up moment for your character. I mean, I guess there can be, but normally it's just like slow character growth, which is fine. I'm not gonna hate on it because I do greatly. I think it's a great game, but it's almost like an incremental like game, just in survivor form. I think what it is the game manages to give you, like, the upgrades themselves are pretty boring, but it manages to make them kind of exciting because of how powerful like the legendary versions of them are. So there's like still some hype around it, but at its core it's still just like, oh well, 50% more damage instead of 10% or something, you know. And then of course like multicasting, and you get up to doing ridiculous amounts of damage and attack speed and AoE, where you're just like clearing the screen. So then the visuals with it combine really nicely. For being random, I feel like we're doing pretty well. Well, for being random and haven't played in a while, to be clear. Pick that up. Let's see what our skills have done right now. We're at Thunder Slash by a mile. Interesting. It'd be nice if every game had a window like that. like mid-run. Oh, we moving on, huh? Let's go. Let's go. Even harder. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Feels like, anyway. As long as I don't accidentally get, like, demolished like what happened in that first death. I feel like we're okay. Alright, let's hit some power-ups. AoE, yeah. Didn't we start in this area? I'm pretty sure. Wow. Wow. Multicast? Please? Let's reroll. Damage. AoE. Fire shield. No, let's take damage. Impending doom. When you apply doom or cursed, you apply daze as well. Okay. I mean, we do apply cursed, so... seems pretty good. I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the visuals in this game are harder on my eyes than they were a year ago. I don't think it's the game, I think it's me personally. Like, I played a lot of these games over the past year and a couple months with the YouTube channel and all, and I think it's like these games with the overwhelming amount of visual stuff like this one are actually starting to get to me. On the other hand, perhaps I just not have not fully recovered from my being sick. Multicast is fine. Yes. I was gonna say, is there a shrine somewhere dropping meteors? Because feels like there is. It's because there always is. All right, 5 more. Hello. Like, I think they were supposed to live a little bit longer than that. I don't know. Cast frequency of shock, overcharge, thundering strike. It's a weird game, you know. When it does do well, what it does do well is the early game leveling up, and the fact that your run can only, you could have a 12-minute run and just be done, or you could push it longer like this run, or you could go with an endless run and go like absolutely insane. But not really up for that. Alright, AoE. Oh, your critical strike supply wound. You know, I was gonna take this, but legendary AoE and all my physical seems a little bit too good. I mean, I'm hitting everything now. This music's really got me like jamming out right now. Trying to remember to talk, but here I am just like headbanging to the music. It's hard carrying the game at the moment. What do I do? Just take the higher color rarity stuff, probably. That was... There's so much clutter. It's so bad. Oh, we got knocked up. Maybe. Hey! They defeated us. Nice. 369 million damage on Thunder Slash. Did we get... We only got 12 of these. I think I needed more. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Character. Blacksmith. Oh, we got enough. Alright. We got Blood God's Legacy. Heavy Strike and Ground Slam. Nice. And then we go to the skill tree. And we have 36 points for the Barbarian. So we're just gonna start putting points into things here. I don't have enough gems. I don't have enough gems to get everything. Ah! And we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 15. No, 14. My bad. 17, 22, 25, 20 died. 33, 38, 40, 44, 46, 50, 54, 54 more levels to get before we can unlock everything. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, there's a lot of grinding to be done, it would seem. But at least we got a new weapon. Anyway, yeah, but that's, look, that's the game. If you're interested, it's called Soulstone Survivors. There'll be a link in the description below. I think Rogue Soulstone is not out yet, but they're working on it. Anyway, but yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.